Hiya guys, so yeah, great news tonight. IMDB have removed the film that Chris Smith had put up. This is actually the second time now that I've had to contact IMDB and have them remove a fake title with the same footage. It's basically roofied every time that he does it. But copyright is a wonderful thing. It's just a shame that the justice system isn't as quick. So yeah, it's really hard to go into everything in such a short amount of time because it's been going on, like I say, for 8 years. But basically, he's been harassing me through YouTube by putting in copyright strikes, basically trying to say that the work on my YouTube is his, not mine, when it's not. So obviously I've got all the documentation from YouTube. I've also got all the documentation from IMDb. So yeah, it's just draining, guys. It's really draining when a narcissist attaches themselves to you. I'm quite highly educated on narcissistic behaviour, so when I see it, I know to steer clear. So this one is just not letting go. So I've decided to not stay as quiet. Obviously, there's a lot I can't go into at the moment because there is a court case coming up. But because he's so persistent, and he's had the audacity to do it yet again during, like, even though bailiffs have been to his address, now we're going to a court case. I actually originally won the court case because he didn't turn up, so I won by default. But when the bailiffs started looking for him, he decided to write to the court, give some bullshit story, and now the judge has given him the opportunity to fight the case, which I'm really looking forward to. Be interesting to see how he's going to windle out of this one. But you know, to be honest, guys, like the amount of sleepless nights I've had, the amount of, you know, I was quite naive, like I said before, went to the film industry. I didn't really know how things work. So when I started getting all this crap through YouTube and IMDb and false pictures being put up and my stuff being stolen with his name being put on my work, like I didn't know how to deal with it. But that was 8 years ago, and I'm not the same person as I was 8 years ago. So yeah, really all he's done is give me more evidence when we finally do get to court, because this is, like I say, a second attempt now. A couple of you are asking me, how did he steal the film? Okay, so basically he came on set for a day. He shot a few of the scenes as an assistant DOP. He waited, obviously I didn't have him back on set after that. He waited for the film to be released. He downloaded it off of a download site, and then he concentrated on, let's say, the more graphic scenes, and put shots in his version that should never have been in there, that I didn't agree to. And he's basically done it because the third instalment, the bit that he's passing off as his own, is all based around the sexual assault of Lucy, and one of those actors in those scenes did assault me. So he teamed up with my attacker and basically tormented me. That's what they've been doing for the last 8 years. I've kind of grown to learn to just ignore it, because they are just vile people. But when it comes to actually stealing someone's work, when they've put hard cash into it and time and effort and travelling, it's, you know, now you're starting to take food out of my children's mouths, and I really don't appreciate that. So yeah, unfortunately I'm having to do it the legal route. And like I say, when there's certain people within that roofied circle, that I saw them for what they were, and I decided to get away as soon as possible. And they've kind of teamed up with this Chris. There was a couple of them that have worked on so-called things that he's been doing. I don't know if they're real or not, because I've never actually seen any of these films. But yeah, like this guy literally came on set for one day, and he's literally just been like a bad rush ever since. And it's quite creepy to deal with someone that's so fixated. I don't know what kind of story he's telling his side, or, you know, the people that actually backed him to make a film. They believe that this girl on fire, or set me free, or whatever he's calling it, they believe that they gave him this money to back that. and he didn't make a film, so he obviously took the money. So I think there's a lot more people that have been affected by this guy, but he's not very well known in the industry, so he kind of like flits in and flits out. He's got quite a very small circle. So what I have noticed is that he's been attaching himself to people that are within a group of people I had some issues with a couple of years ago. One of them being, basically, it's really hard to explain, but the guy that attacked me, his best friend was an actor in the film as well, and he basically went around and got loads of flying monkeys involved to scare me into not speaking up, basically. It was a few years ago now, but for some reason they keep coming. I have no idea why they just don't leave it and go away. So yeah, I mean, he said he felt distraught and rejected when we didn't want him back, and that's the reason that he's stolen the film. But that doesn't work in a copyright. They're not going to feel sorry for you because your feelings were hurt in a copyright case. You know, it is what it is. So I think basically he's just got no respect for me. He really doesn't like me because I made the choices not to have him back on set, and now he's got it in for me. I was receiving messages telling me that I was never going to hear the end of it. This was just the beginning of some vile stuff that I don't really want to go into on here. But yeah, he's not right in the heads, and I think it's about time everybody knows what this guy's put me through over the few years that it's been. I mean, I will share the evidence and everything, and I will put it into a proper documentary eventually, so people can sort of not be affected by it if it happens to them in the industry, or if, you know, you do come across it, then you know how to deal with it. But at the moment, I have to keep all my eggs in my basket because somebody might be watching, which I'm sure they are watching. So yeah, it's just ridiculous, really. It's just pointless. It's like he just wants to be a pain in my life, and as long as he's causing me distress, it doesn't matter what he does, as long as that's the outcome, then he's cool with that. But yeah, to steal someone else's film that's widely known, and a lot of people within the industry know of the film because Dave Courtney was in it, not in the version that he's nicked, but the characters that are in that are in the one that is it. So yeah, it really doesn't work as a different title, because it's a sequel. It's actually the third part. We call that a trequel. So yeah, in a way, I'm kind of glad he's done it, because he's kind of just given me more evidence. But again, it's been the past 3 nights of having to deal with IMDB emails, you know, having to fucking go through the fucking, him again, you know. It's literally like stalking online, you know. He is a stalker online, and he's done this to other women as well. So yeah, I'm just putting it out there. We have a parasite in the film industry, and he's attached himself to me. He's doing everything he can to try and steal the rights to my film, and I'm going to make sure that that doesn't happen. So yeah, I probably won't do any more videos on the subject because I don't really want to give him the airtime. But as long as people know, I was not defeated yet again. They do keep trying though, bless them. But yeah, I'm going to have a good Christmas now, guys. I hope you have a good Christmas too. And I'll be back in the new year with another show. Got to keep the show going, haven't we? So anyway, you take care. Mwah. Night night.